afternoon, Fortnite. Yes, 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 yes. Once again, it's Papa Doc 444. And I got to tell you, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Listen. Community, check it out. Yo! You hear that background non-copyright music? Well, guess what? It's being provided by a beautiful tablet from my wonderful wife. A tablet which is going to allow me to acquire the necessary editing software for the mountain of data that I've got collected concerning Papa Doc 444. And I'm here to share that with everybody today. A beautiful Christmas present, a holiday present, birthday present. That's just because I'm such an awesome husband president. Boy, there's a word. Present. It's a present. And I got a great present. I'm so very happy. It's for the development of the music in the background and the editing of the videos and the content and everything I've got to break down for the next couple years of my life. You know, I told you when you start a project, you just don't go half into it. You give all you got. And then when you get great gifts given to you to help your development, you give all you got. So right now, you're going to go through a sound check studio moment with me right now. That's just because it's necessary. I got to do this. This sound stuff is all got to happen. I have to know what levels work, where, when. I've got to go into the thing. I've got to be able to disable this background music that you're all listening to for Major Lazer. Love him. I'm a fantastic artist, but yeah, it's in the background, but that's what you're going to listen to right now because I got a couple other tracks and they're kind of obscure, but when I figure things out, things will be better. Right now, this is just the broadcasting stages of an early developmental in the beginning development of a low-end AM radio broadcasting network. That is the development that I am allowing you wonderful people out there, you younger generation, to experience. This is what is known as radio. So welcome to the day and network of radio where you might every now and then hear a weather report. Right now it currently looks like to be outside. We've got some possible snow coming our way off of the northwest wind from the lake. And it's possibly going to produce 1 to 2 inches of lake effect snow in the next 2 to 14 hours. So look for yourselves if you're driving and traveling anywhere in northwest Michigan to be safe. Yes, it's kind of boring stuff like that. Folks, it's a commentary. You tune to my channel. What's going on my channel? I don't ever really want you to hear dead air on my channel, even if I'm talking about nothing. Well, at this point, I'm talking about just stepping into a couple quiet, laid-back games. I have to harvest metal. We have to mod a vehicle, put some tires on it. That's easy. Travel distance while swimming, no problem. We can crush that. Complete quests from Torin, all right, and then SMG eliminations. That's my little punch card for the day, folks. I'm going to step into this game and progress onto the day. Let's get some feet on the ground of the island in our battle palace of joy. Yes, we're going to go ahead and launch and just do some solo action today, just to get myself in the network of getting it done. Yeah, we're a couple days into our holiday. I do hope that everyone is having a wonderful time, and if some of those family members that came for the big dinner are still sticking around and having a good time with everybody, that's fantastic. I really support that. And if they've long since driven back home, I hope their journey was safe and everybody got back to what they need to do. And unfortunately, next week, I don't even want to bring up what we all got to do Monday, but it's the thing all of us have to do on Monday because everybody does it on Monday. I'm not saying it until Monday, though. Right now, this is a moment of peace and joy and more. This is more. This is just more for me. This is more data, more broadcasting time. Coming out here in a studio to possibly no audience, that's quite all right. Maybe you'll catch the video later. If you're catching the video later, maybe a couple days later, well, welcome to Friday next week. It doesn't matter. It's time. It's the sequence of you're catching it when you catch it. If you happen to step in here in the next couple of moments to catch some of it live because you got a notification and you're able to get to that device to chomp it up, well, that's what it is. This is Network Data PowerPoint of Training 101, folks. Today we're going to go once again through a tutorial motion on the island of Fortnite. It's just fantastic that one of my daily punch cards happens to be Harvest Metal. Well, when you're going to go to Harvest Metal, you're going to go to the place that there's a whole bunch of metal, and the whole bunch of metal that is going to happen under our feet today can happen at the nicest of places. You know what? Dirty Docks is a nice place, and I think under this development, we might put ourselves in a situation of some early combat. So we're not sure how this is going to go to work. I really should have taken us to the farthest glide point, but it doesn't matter. I'm in the studio. I'm doing it. Education is happening for me right now. I've got a very nice, decent device in the background, and I'm really appreciating it. And right now I'm going to step away from the microphone and put myself into a glide just so I can go communicate something with my wonderful wife and have her help me out on a project I'm currently working on concerning sound development. One moment. Well, all right, folks, I've seen it done on many streams before, and they actually step away and they got back quick enough to continue their show. And right now, my wonderful wife is helping me through a sound development check series. Okay, we're going to crush our swimming thing because I glided real far out. So, boom, right away, we are going to take care of one of my daily punch cards. And I'm going to go back to her while I do my swim to get my report. So as I swim in, I must collect my report. We're almost done. I'll be right back, folks. Well, you see right there, folks, that's when somebody who's in your corner agrees to go to your page and watch you run around on the beach just so they can listen to you talk. Well, she knows how much it means, and she was on the road thousands of miles with me. So she is one of the highest trained technicians that I'm nearly standing to right next to. So when you have a technician who understands the sound game, and she can help you with your tiny little projects in the studio that really just help me hammer out what I need to do to sound better, if you got someone like that in your corner, you're winning. So, sweetie, I love you very much. Just continue to watch and listen for my sound parameters, and you can give me a full report here in a moment after I'm done using my mouth to jabber-jaw my way through this sound test. So, if you just stepped into the studio, thank you very much for joining, and it's through the boring stages of the early development of Papa Doc 444. So welcome to the boring sound development stage. It's kind of a building tutorial, so everybody collect your material there. That's the end of class. Just watch me talk. That's what it's all about, folks. You got to go through these stages. You got to get the levels just set perfect. If the levels aren't perfect, your show's not going to be perfect. If the show's not perfect, nobody's going to want to watch your show. And if I don't have a perfect show, I'm going to be pissed off because I'm not doing things right. You see, it's a high caliber of where you want to go and what you want to do, and you want to set a level of excellence that you need to put up a back against that anybody else is going to try to chase, that maybe they're not going to quite try to catch you. But if they're not going to be able to catch you, it means you're doing your job. And if everything sounds good on the roll on the show and everybody comes in to watch, I'm winning. I'm taking the day, and I'm here to stay. That's what it's all about. And when I have people in my support, a technician, let me mind you, she is a sound technician. Don't let her ever fool you, because, yeah, she might be in the back shadows of things, but she knows what's up. And she really paid attention. I told you, thousands of hours. You know how many shows that was? That woman was with me for hundreds of shows. Okay, folks? So if you want to talk about support, that's what I got. I got support. And I'm in Fortnite talking about how wonderful my partner in life is. And you know what? You should be able to be proud of that. And I'm very proud of it. So, yeah, she's way blushing. It's a good thing there's no camera. Well, she wouldn't even come on camera, trust me. And you just don't need to see my face. There's too many people showing their sexy face, and I don't stand a competition out there, Folks, I'm having a good time. And, we're getting some building material done here, and you're checking some stuff out, and you're watching me get it done. And that's what it's about. I got to come in here, and I got to throw down, and I got to produce. Well, right now, I'm currently producing on a sound development, and so I'm going to go ahead, box myself in concerning the sound development. Trust me, this is all for science. Let's not be fooled. I'll be right back. Standing down, hang out, enjoy the show. She's appreciating it. She says, I am awesome too. Look at that, folks. You see, there's your support. When you got someone like that in your corner, you're winning. Okay, I'm going to go get a sound report from her. So we're going to go see how this sounds. I'll be right back. Thank you, sweetie. All right, folks, that's the end of the sound report. As I make my way across the studio, I'll yell so everybody can hear me. Okay. All right. Gee, thank you very much. I appreciate you, sweetie. And now that's the end of the sound report. She's giving me an A-OK 5.9, and we're going to move forward. I don't have to touch the dials because my wife told me they're good. And if the wife tells me they're good because she knows what's up. Oh, purple bird. We're shooting that little bugger. I want something nice. Bing, bang. No. Hey, it looks like my targeting practice is a little bit better. You know, you got to feel good about yourself when you can pull shots in Fortnite like that, because that's a difficult shot to get that bird, you know. So find your little small points, which I have small points. Not a big professional player, folks. I've told you that a whole bunch. Doggone it, I needed to open that case. Okay, well, no worries, we're good. Collect nuts and bolts. Wow! Collect your way on out of the storm. Hey, folks, actually, we're good. Let's do some stuff. We got a grappler, and I have to mod a vehicle, so I'm going to grab that set of tires I saw in there. Well, we're going to go ahead and do what I call riding the storm right now. And in riding the storm, you can keep yourself on the board a long time. Right now we're a 1-tick storm. All I got to do is find a vehicle, toss these tires on, and I've got a vehicle modded, and it's going to get me on out of the way. So we're taking our time. Hey, check it out. Look what we got. Boom. Mod 45,000 XP. Thank you very much. Fortnite. Now we still got a 1-tick storm. We're doing good, and we're going to roll our way on out of town. And try not to flip my transportation. And away we go. Okay, we're really crushing off the points. This vehicle is now modded, and I gotta still harvest some metal. I'm not quite done with that. Yo, okay, here's where we gotta switch seats. Go to our med pack and apply my first med pack, keeping us in the game, in the storm, out of the fight of combat, and out of the way of getting hurt. That is the ultimate strategy in Fortnite. Sometimes walking the storm is an excellent way to do what you need to do to stick around just a little bit longer. And have fun with it, folks. Hang out there. Know that you're not going to have many chances to be in combat because you're riding the storm. So, riding the storm out, waiting for the fallout. Yeah, baby! Okay, I got repelled by that, but that was a fantastic amount of altitude on there, and we almost had that work out. And in riding the storm, you're going to find yourself in many advantages to be in just a decent place to do little things like this. And you know, folks, in the game of Fortnite, it is the little things that help you win, such as this. Oh, look at that. And now we're going to even get our little shadow flopper so we can get on our way and moving across the Fortnite map once again. Commentator in practice, studio. Oh, yeah. Now, what do you never, ever pass up? And why, oh, why did I get rid of my bandages? That is craziness. Okay, we've got 3. We better go ahead and continue on. You know what? We're going to get up to the truck here. Hey, harvest some metal. Let's stick to our job here and get it done. A little bit of mining while we are in the storm, and that's a big advantage for you in Fortnite. It'll keep you on the board, like I say, out of the way of combat most likely, because there are a lot of people that don't not use the tactic of riding the storm, because it's a difficult razor's edge. If you don't do it correctly, oh yeah, you're going to be off the board. Oh, can we? Oh, Oh yeah, that was Ollie with a half gainer on the tip side of the flippy flip with an endo. Nice. That looked really cool. Dig it. That is Papa Dive 444. Having some fun with Fortnite and you on this beautiful day. Hey, I want to stay away from that mess. Little war of attrition here. Oh, come on. That ain't happening. Come on, get over here. All right, I'm just ecstatic to be once again back in the studio broadcasting to you from the island of Fortnite and WFUNN AM radio on the rock side to a Saturday afternoon. Spending some time with you in Fortnite is always a pleasure, my viewing audience, and I'm so very happy to be here. Yo, Pokemon, what's going on, man? How's the broadcast these days? I'm so happy to see you in the chat there. Appreciate your support in the chat. It lets the world out there that happens to drop in see that I actually do have people that check this out. And can you believe it? I don't know that I'm surprised. I'm stunned. I'm freaking stunned. I had no idea people were going to watch me there, Smart. I didn't have any idea. No idea in the world. I'm trying to be different. I'm definitely different. I tell you, I got a whole bunch of mileage under my feet and I've been some places and I see some faces and I, done the thing and I'm doing it, and I'm having a really good time. So to all of you who are out here in the chat and saying hey, I appreciate you. So hello back to everybody, and keep that streaming up yourselves. Don't ever stop. Your tutorials in the sorry, I'm having a brain fart. In creative are very good. The action that you throw down with your friend, he seems to do some good commentary. I don't remember the name now. You have to listen to an old man. Sometimes I forget. But what you do in your tutorials in creative is a helpful hint as to what we can do more proficiently as warriors. So I appreciate you. Like I say, I've been a fly on the wall there a couple times. As you know, as a producer, it comes time, we just don't have enough time. We'll never have enough time. And it's sad. Makes me sad. So the time that is difficult to attain to get done what we need to get done hurts. So when we come to it, we have to be able to be good players so we can give good hints. And in being a good player, you have to continue to practice in solos to be a good player. So it's hard to get back with people until you become a better player to reach a higher caliber of some possible potential victories. Hey folks, I have slid my way into 13th place. I've been on my feet. I've done a lot of collecting of the materials that's necessary. I believe I still have a high point advantage, but I do have some mountains around me that can be concerning. So we're going to continue to collect the necessary materials that I need to make my way across this board this fine afternoon. And remembering the fact that outside is a little cold, but it's very warm and comfortable and cozy in our kingdom. And I hope the same thing for all of you viewers out there. If you're just stepping in, hello, and if you're catching this a little later today, I hope you appreciate it. A little bit more work going into it. As you know, I have to continue to put as much work into it as I can. And doing that means I got to be out here broadcasting a lot. So, we're going to sneak our way in here under the cover of shadow. Yeah. All right. Okay. We're in a good situation here, folks. A real good situation. Okay, let's make our way upstairs. Get some striking distance here. All right. Now this is a good flow for me today. I feel very relaxed for Saturday. And honestly, was not going to be a broadcast today, but you know how it flows for me. I told you I was going to be very sporadic in my delivery, and I'm extremely honest about that. I am going to be sporadic in my delivery because oh, what am I doing here? Forget about it. Let's shake the tree. Oh, we almost got him. But well done, Anonymous 278. Appreciate you for taking me down like you did. And you know what? I'm very happy because I've got a reset button and I can continue to move forward. So after being whooped to the ground like you just experienced, that must have been fun for you. taking me out like that? Well, I wanted to blow up the gas pump, and if I wouldn't have jumped down on the ground so quick ahead of things, you know, it wouldn't have ended out that way. But it's quite all right. It makes no difference, folks. I know one thing's for sure. I'm appreciating so very much everything that is happening to me because of a year worth of hard work. It's not quite a full year, okay? Truth in Advertising, January 20th or so next year, it'd be a full year that I've really had the things going, that I've really done the programming, and there's that GG I told everybody I'll carry in the lobbies. And if you see that GG in a random lobby, that's Papa Doc most likely wearing the Garrison skin. This soldier's name is Garrison, and it's an avatar that I waited for a year and a half for. So thank you, Fortnite, for bringing this one particularly back to the store, and I was very happy to see it when I did, and I had the V-Bucks awaiting there off on the side. Okay, let's go ahead and check that daily punch card once again and see exactly what's going on. Now, I'm not trying to steal the Kingslayer thing or anything. It's just I always told you I was going to mix up. Let's see here. I was going to mix up background music, you know. And background music is background music is background music. It's background music. It's called background music for a reason. It's not really meant to be heard. So, you know, Kingslayer's got that kind of, and I haven't watched his pages in a little bit because I've been so busy trying to keep my own production going. He's used this kind of Viking stuff, but you know, it's not copyright, and I check out all of that stuff. I make sure I study it, I read about it. I pick the most obscure stuff that you can possibly imagine to put behind your voice. But if you've got enough commentary going, you never really have to worry about it. You just got to sound like that radio announcer. And folks, that's what you got right here. WFUNN. WFUNN stands for fun on the fortnight of excitement. And what do I say by fortnight of excitement? Because you never know what the island is going to turn into, and I'm certainly excited about the development that is coming in the next few days. So excited, folks. Coming up on 7 days, I believe it was, that we are away from our time. Yeah. It is going to be such an awesome new season. And I was happy to see that they opened up that bunker that's been closed since the beginning of this game. And it was full of Dr. Sloan. Fantastic. Nice little prize you put in there. Ha ha. Dr. Sloan has got an attitude. Well, it's Fortnite. You never know what's going to happen. So in the development of knowing that about Fortnite, just continue to have a good time. We appreciate you, all of you, who give us streamers a chance. And really, the chance starts with us giving ourselves a chance by stepping out into the unknown and trying to create a network. There's no book here as to how to announce a video game, how to be a commentator. The only book is experience of holding a microphone and introducing hundreds of people, introducing thousands of people over decades. That's where they came from, folks. And it was awesome, meeting so many different people in so many different lines of work and so many different branches of this, that, or this, that service, or wherever they were from. It was really awesome to meet so many people. If you take all the people, all the people that I have ever been in front of, that have ever heard my voice, I would need Ford Field 5 times. That's a small calculation. I would need Ford Field filled to the brim 5 times. Yeah. I met a couple people, folks. A couple people have heard my voice in my life. But you know what? That's nothing. All right. What do we got? It's a count that is a very average count for many people who do what I did all those years. It's a pretty average count. I was not a huge company. I freelanced for some large companies, and they were so good, and I got to learn so much from them simply by trading time for the experience of what they knew. They just threw me in the environment of knowing what they knew because they knew I knew what they knew. They saw it in me. And when you get the opportunity to freelance for so many companies, you take it. You get to wrap yourself in that wisdom, and you get to learn from people who have been doing it for 20 years before. Folks, that has been nothing but successful for me. And it's given me a chance to sit in a studio that I built myself. Trust me, it's nothing over the top, okay? I don't want anybody to think I spent millions of dollars here, or thousands. Okay. I can't really calculate it because a lot of the equipment in here, it was used on the road a long time ago. So in my mind, it long since paid for itself. But regardless, I have had a good time doing what I've been doing all this time. And if I get an opportunity to continue doing what I used to do, this is a little bit of a different flavor though, okay? I gotta tell you, Fortnite, it took me 2 years alone to learn how to play the game with enough proficiency so I could actually come out here and possibly put together some kind of a decent show. So, if I can turn in top 10s consistently, that's kind of when I told myself I would, you know, jump into this. Well, consistently being able to turn in top... What the... Oh, okay. Alright, let's juggle. Oh, rock on. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Okay, that just... I totally lost my mind for a moment. Okay, what are you gonna do about that? Oh my gosh. Okay, our bounty is kind of far away, but that's quite alright. It doesn't really matter. I had to know that I could proficiently play the game before I was even going to record anything, to upload anything. I didn't want to come in here and be a streamer that could really play the game. Now, I'm a terrible shot. I'll tell you that right now, but if I can consistently get a top 10, I could probably do some entertaining things in that time it takes to get that top 10. I hope. And I've had some pretty good plays. So, folks, I'm out here with confidence at this point. I know that I can do it, and the fact that I know that I can do it allows me to deliver a pretty decent show. I don't pick on myself too much at all, because I really love what I do here. All right, look at that. Fantastic stuff. Ooh, yes. I love that purple burst. It's such a violent piece of equipment. If used properly, it can really get it done. Okay, once again, we're in a situation where we're going to be able to ride the storm out here. And in riding the storm out, we're going to make our way down the road now and get ourselves going. We're only experiencing a 1 tick of storm this afternoon, so grab a hold here, folks, while we ride the storm out a little bit longer. We don't have too far to go, so we're going to get a heavy vehicle under us and get on down the road. Yes. Another day in Fortnite on the island. Papa Doc 444 is really putting in the work to try to give you some kind of decent broadcasting. And in the broadcasting, I'll always give you the talk. The man's voice behind Fortnite Radio FUNN. On another day, on another place in the island, trying to get things done. Skating across the mountains here with a little bit of a slow crawling pace, but 25 players remaining. All right, folks, we've slid into 24th place, so we're kind of trying to stick to it here. All right, let's get some bandages on here. We're not too far from the collapse of the storm. So, in the spirit of riding the storm out, we're going to go ahead and collect that case right behind us here. Ah, look at that, beautiful med pack. You know, you really got to be thankful for when the board treats you this well. I've got 2 running trucks that I could use to get on out of here. I've got bandages for days. And you know what? I am not an unhappy camper. So we're going to go ahead and just continue to take our pace to get on through here and ride the storm out as long as we potentially can. And in doing so, we're going to keep ourselves alive a decent amount of time, I can tell you. I'm going to grab this big med pack, you know, let's just sit here and do our thing. All right, and we're out of here. Yeah, it's never a bad situation. We got an 18-wheeler because if you can get a amount of momentum going with these things, they're absolutely disastrous. They can bring enemies in rather quickly. Now, I'm kind of short on the 2 tracks of Fortnite, so I'm catching up to one of them right now. These 2 tracks will catch you some speed as quickly as possible, and it'll get you up the roundhouse here. Now, hey, we got a campfire, believe, directly on our 12 o'clock. Now, that's going to be extremely beneficial. So we're going to jump out and get that bad boy stoked right now. All right. All right, continuing to stoke. We're not going to burn that med pack. There's no need to do that. I've got enough wood here for a couple more stokes of the fire, and that's going to get us to a collective point where exactly we need to be. One more stoke of the fire, and I believe that'll move us in on a 99. All right. Now, folks, we don't have much time on the ticker, so we're going to have to get ourselves into running potential here and keep on down the range. We just slipped into 15th place, so another top 10 is going to make me a very, very happy person. Another great broadcast in my mind, because if I can continue going and not really mess up too bad, I don't even have any eliminations on the board, but the thing of walking in the storm, like I told you, it's going to get a little, yeah. Whew. That burst is a mean rifle. Like I said, a mean rifle. And there's your GG, and now I got the storm moving out on me. Okay, you know, I got to do this. That is a very big pile of loot over there. In a big pile of loot situation, you don't leave the big pile of loot. You just don't. If you can't get away, if you're in a situation where you just can't get to it, well, you can't get to it. And that's sad. But being able to collect it is absolutely wonderful, especially when you have that many rounds intact. Now, I've got a situation and a capability to do what I got to do. At a slow pace of the storm behind me, I can stay alive long enough with my one elimination on the board to possibly make a decent situation for myself to be gone. Now, I know that left flank has got a top of a mountain that could be disastrous for me if I don't work this out right. All right, folks, moving across the board, we see we've got a decent amount of material. All right, and we're going to go ahead and remember what I said about those points behind you. You know, if you can close them up and at least take out one panel to make it where somebody who maybe not in a situation to build because they're out of materials or they just don't know that quickness to build, it's all about staying alive. And hey, check it out. And in staying alive, folks, in our broadcasting today, we have brought you to yet another top 10. Papa Doc 444 making his way across the board here in a situation and anticipation to stay alive as long as possible. And I'm feeling really good about this. This is a good match. I'm having fun, and I'm with my friends. And if you're not even in the live broadcast and you catch this later, then I've done my job. This is a daily thing now, folks. I got to become more consistent, and I got to be around for you. And I want to be around for you because I love Fortnite a great deal. And having fun in Fortnite with all of you is awesome. You know, even if we're stomping the crap out of each other, it's still fun. I'm having a great time. And I would like to think that many of you are having a great time also. So in the spirit of having a good time, I'm going to do my best here to give you a dub today. I promise nothing, but I will do my best. Yeah, this double V garrison really works well. Now, especially if you can cap it and change up your lanes. I like this double V garrison, folks. It puts me in a position to where I have a capability to watch my Overwatch, of which I have 2 Overwatches. That's just awful news. Now, to the flip side of the second side of the V, let's find out what we got going on here. Now, you remember that I said? You need to get rid of that. Okay. There. You've just delivered the objective of a difficulty crossing the stream, which could cost someone a couple extra seconds. And those couple extra seconds could be the valuable seconds that give me the opportunity to have the lane needed. Now we're going to keep a close objective on both sides here, so we do have to change our lanes. These high points, if anybody was up there, they know I'm in here now, so I've got myself in a bad spot, potentially. Not the professional Fortnite player, folks, but I picked up enough tactics where I'm comfortable to come out here on the simplest of broadcasts and just talk, tell you what I do, and tell you how I consistently can chew up top 10s. Well, this is how. Do I use some tactics of camping? Absolutely. Not too proud to admit it. Do I use tactics of stealth and cunning? Well, I sure try to think that I am. Right. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of activity. I got to get out of here. Okay, we're going to ascend the mountain now. And this is a situation that can leave you very vulnerable. And I'm going to try to not do that to myself. Sneaking in very quiet on the potential. This is that stealth tactic I was talking about. Sneaking in is absolutely going to benefit you. Rushing in guns a-blazing sometimes is very effective. I agree. But if you can sneak in unabated, unsuspected, and undetected, your potential for survival rises many-fold. Okay. Okay, folks. This is something that, if it is delivered to you in all of the kindness from the Fortnite gods, that you need to take advantage of. And what I am speaking of this is the high point advantage, folks. The Overwatch. We own it. This is ours. The planks of the Overwatch now belong to us. And it is this tactic, this place, that is absolutely the best place that you can be in Fortnite. Losing this place can happen to you quicker than you could possibly imagine. So what we need to do is, through bedlam and pain of understanding, is put this frag in the right spot. And to do so, I'm kind of scared of heights. Ow! Ow! That did not just happen. And what you got to do is you got to line them up and understand where they're possibly, potentially going to be. And then when you rain down all of that hurt and pain and understanding from above, you then realize why this is the best position in Fortnite. Okay, folks, we're going to keep it intact. Keep the levels intact. Make them confused. Where are they? They don't know where they're aiming to. They're just revealing their position with every single shot that they release. Okay, we got incoming. Fourth place in a terrible takedown, and it just shows the skills that I don't have. That's why I set my sights on the top 10, because if I get a top 10, me in a fourth place, it makes me very happy. It doesn't make me upset. It really helps see me get my chill out on, and I just hit the ready up, and I got so close to that dub. I am feeling great about that. Nothing like that upsets me. How can I get upset when I have simply one standard set? I want a top 10. Well, I just give you a 4th place. And yeah, I got a lot of skills to work on. I got a lot of things to develop, and it's okay. It is okay. I don't feel bad about that. How could you feel bad about that? I got to play with some pretty decent people on the board of Fortnite today, and I got a couple top 10s already. You know what? I call this a successful broadcast, and if they hook me up with another match here soon, I'll certainly play one more, and then I'm going to turn this off and walk away the day calling it a beautiful, wonderful production day. I can't get upset about that. I got to roll into it. Every day's going to be different. And when I say every day, I'm not lying, folks. I'm trying to build an empire here, and I got to do it brick by brick. And every day's a brick. Every hour that I transmit out to the world and the compendium of people around me is another brick in the building of let's get it done. I'm having a great time. This is Fortnite. There's the GG for the lobby. People will start to recognize it as my perpetuity grows to be stronger across the ages. I'm headed for something, folks. I'm chasing something, and I'm having a great time in the pursuit of happiness. If anybody understands what that means, well, pursue it. Absolutely. Ooh, I got to get an SMG and shoot some folks. All right, that's no problem. Let's go to our classic loved position known as the orchard. No. Actually, I want to go shopping. I'm going to go shopping. Retail Row. You know, like I say, folks, I'm already feeling really good inside about my broadcast today and the fact that I'm over. Folks, we are over 2,400. It is now 2,411 views. Yeah, that's a couple of views for me, and I appreciate you all. This is not quite the full year. I'm coming up on the full year end, and what it is a beautiful thing. Do you know why? Because of the substance of, yes, I'm doing my best in life with all of my health limitations. It doesn't matter. I've got a studio where talking in the microphone and everything don't really hurt. It already hurts. This just doesn't cause it to hurt more. Well, unless I get super... Ooh, we're going to be into it real quick. So... Okay. I should have started cutting here quickly. I didn't. It's my own fault. Okay. We got paper bombs. Ow! Ooh, I almost got you, Claps. Good job, though. Almost got you. That was super close. That was like, boom, so close. If I turn around one more correct stop in front of him, you see, it's the moments like that concerning Fortnite that just tell me it's okay. I got close. You know, it was trade for trade, shot for shot. Boom, 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 boom. Do this faster. Don't do that next time. Maybe go directly for chopping through that, because I knew there was a case down there. All hints, all stuff you can pick up. And folks, as if you're critical of your local streamer, be critical. Just tell yourself as a player, don't play like Papa Doc 444. Or in times where I get close to a win, then play like Papa Doc 444. Because if you're getting a second, third, fourth, anywhere in the top 10, feel good about yourself, okay, folks? Because these boards all come together in a collage of randomness. And in some boards, you're just going to have some people that are fantastic, and they're going to come and kick the puppy chow out of you, okay? That's just the way it's going to go down. You are going to get your butt handed to you because you are playing the game of Fortnite with some fantastic individuals. And that's what it's all about. Papa Doc 444 is out here to have a good time. And when you see the GG, folks, you know that it's Garrison and Papa Doc 444. So remember to see the things ahead of us and have a good time doing what we do in Fortnite, and ever
Don't have a good day.
chase happiness. You see? And when you do that, it works out. You know what? I'm going to go back to Retail Row again and see if I can't redeem myself after that very awful performance. A fourth place followed directly by an 86th, or whatever that was. It wasn't very impressive, that's for sure. If we were going for the worst performance on the board that particular round, I crushed it. Okay? That's all there is to say about that. So, hey, look at that. Seamlessly time will start to disappear for me as the broadcaster. You know, Joe Rogan, he's got a show, one of the best podcasters on the planet, a fantastic individual, really just dig him. I mean, UFC, the whole nine, all the things going on there. And his podcasts are just captivating because they just talk. And they talk, you know, like a conversation he had with Mr. Musk the other day, you know. You don't worry about other life. And he's like, well, if they show up, then that'll be news to me, you know. But what a great way to talk about. And that just came out of two people sitting there talking. And right now you get to deal with Papa Doc 444. And all I'm going to do is talk, because that's what this is. This is WFUNN Radio Fortnite. Your voice for Radio Fortnite and forever and the ages of perpetuity to come. Papa Doc 444 will go down in history as one of the most prevalent streamers that has ever walked along the sides of the big ones. Is that my ambition? You better believe it. What have I told you, folks? If you're going to pop out a dream, don't make it a small one. And I don't intend to do that with Fortnite. I've had a lot of folks backing me and giving me support, and it feels good. It feels good to get support from other folks. And it's just awesome. I don't have any regret here. What's to be regretful for? The only regret that I didn't make better shots. That's it. I haven't been able to have real good fun until I learned to play Fortnite better. That's just being honest. And my first year of Fortnite was hell on my son. Not on, you know, me and my ego, but more so on my son, and because I was cranky quite a bit, and he really put up with a lot. So, Pop Doge, once again, buddy, love you so very much. Thanks, son, for dealing with your cranky old man. And all right. Well, it's just an awesome time to be with everybody, and I am laid back on a Saturday. Wasn't sure I was even going to broadcast, but you know, I gotta make the bricks. Gotta make the bricks. If I don't make the bricks, I don't have a show, right? So this is the bricks. And now that I've got my beautiful Christmas present early from my wonderful wife, Christmas, birthday, New Year present, you know, all the presents wrapped into one. Now that I've got that wonderful thing, that tablet's going to change things for us, folks, because I'm going to start producing some amazing videos of some amazing plays that I've made that I can't believe I made, but they happen to be captured on the wonderful record. And yeah, can't wait to show you those. I'm going to be my own editor. Well, my son's going to help me when the finances are a little stronger and stuff. He's going to give me some assistance in the editing world. Oh, really? You're going to run away from it? Well, I'm not. Oh, you're a feisty one. Woo-hoo-hoo! 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 Yeah, baby! Oh yeah, we're working. Oh, this is exhilarating. I think it's two players matched of the equal value, folks. I think that's what's going on here. Okay, now it's going to be the two players match of the equal value. It's going to be a bad situation for one of us. I know that for a fact. Folks, this is absolutely insane. Oh, yeah! What a match! Miguel 113-364. Congratulations. That was fantastic. That was dancing in a way I haven't had a chance to do in Fortnite in some time. So I appreciate you. You definitely won that. Congratulations. I'm Papa Doc 444 Miguel, and it was an honor facing you. Folks, when they throw down like that, you don't feel bad about losing, because that was awesome. I was throwing out the best bounce I could, and this individual, look at what we got left up there. That was a toss, okay? That was a scrap I can be proud of. I'm not even sad I lost. It was awesome. Look at that individual. Got to get healed up. They got so busted up facing Papa Doc 444. Thank you very much. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and we're going to try retail roll one more time. You know what? We're going to do it. We got to do it one more time. And they can use that much more efficiently than I was able to. Holy smokes. That was insane. That was just over the top. Wow. I am very, very happy to have been able to face an opponent like that. That was just wow. And when you get to hang in a fight like that, like I did for a moment, okay, clumsily, I totally agree. But it doesn't matter. Did I have fun in that moment? Yes. Did my heart pump a little faster? Absolutely. Did I kill a little bit more of that cholesterol inside those veins? I don't have cholesterol in my veins. That's bad. It's too scared. Okay, so it all works out, folks. Oh, retail going to be a hot drop. Okay, this is possibly going to be a very fast match here, folks, as the last couple of them have been. I got a couple top 10s, then some, and now I'm starting to showcase like a terrible day at the track. Don't bet on number 4. You're going to lose your money. That's great. Now, if you're betting that I'm going to lose, oh, you're going to clean up. I'm about to finance your college investment. Yeah, it doesn't matter. What matters is I'm out here in the studio and it's getting done. I got a microphone I'm leaning in on and I'm having fun, and I get a couple responses in my chat, and it's okay. This is all a learning opportunity to create more entertainment for you to watch. And sometimes when I don't know what next word's going to come out, I just hold the word that I just spoke on like I just did. Folks, truth in advertising. Is there a script here? Absolutely not. This is a show about nothing. Fortnite playing, yeah. Every now and then I'm going to throw out some technique talk about Fortnite. And what I've stressed is development of your materials. And I'm going to come up short on this glide. If I hold high on the side, though, sometimes you pull up, okay? I was going to fall short, but in a little, that's a gliding technique. Put it to the bottom of your belly and you're going to be fine. If you put your nose down too soon, you're going to lose the momentum of it. So no momentum lost, you're going to get lost. Just a little tip. Just here to have fun, and I'm going to try to redeem myself here because I just got my butt handed to me by Miguel, and that was a very awesome match. I don't feel bad about that. I don't. I'd like to walk out of this one with a little bit of more of a superstar rating. I'm sure Miguel is going to go to win the board that I was just on. But this is awesome. It's an opportunity to do what I like, and what I like to do is broadcast. Whether it's a very small audience, whether it's a large stadium, whether it's the master of ceremonies for this or that particular festival. Whatever it was, I always had fun. I walked away from them tired, but paid. And that's what mattered. Bills got paid, we ate. I paid all the other people that were helping with the said projects. And we all moved on. And other bookings occurred. That happened for 20-some years. And had to be put down by the after effects of chemotherapy. So, now I have the opportunity to be here. And that's awesome. And you know what? It's even more awesome. It's become more of a commonplace. This is coming up on a 1-hour broadcast, folks. So, more of a continued development in the direction of more. I like more. Everybody likes more. especially when it's good more. And this is a pretty good amount of stuff. I'm not looking down on what I've done here the last year. I'm pretty happy with myself. For someone who put this all together by himself, you know, support. I get support. But when it comes to the putting it together and doing all of that, you know, I read some things, I look at some videos, I set stuff up, and I come out here and talk about nothing. My small experiences. My experiences these days are very small. A big trip for me is a trip to the store, folks. I hope I don't run into another doggone Miguel, because I don't want that. That player was intense. They certainly knew how to handle the board better than me. I'm not mad about that. And they weren't disrespectful on the takedown either, you know. They took my materials of what I had in my keep. They healed themselves. They weren't disrespectful. And that's what I really love in an opponent. Someone who understands its combat and generosity is the utmost. Wax pathetic, you know. Wax poetic, I guess pathetic. I'm pathetic. I'm extremely happy. It's a Saturday. I'm in my studio. I'm coming up on the 1 hour broadcast. Oh, the blunderbuss. Flintlock pistol, also known as the blunderbuss. Let's go shoot somebody with that. Let's see if the blunderbuss is worth a crap. First of all, that ought to draw him in. I like to shake the tree like that because it does draw folks in sometimes, my wonderful viewing audience. And in shaking the tree, you put yourself in a position to get some better weapons. Or to get put down. And either way, it's going to work. You'll have fun. Trust me. I'm never upset about being out here. I just am not upset. And I lose a lot. So let's get this straight, you know. You're going to understand that Papa Doc knows what it is to lose. All right, I need to do it. Oh, yes! Okay, everybody knows what I'm going to do, right? Okay, now they're going to be headed to me in a whole fury of pain and mad. And this is putting them in a world of being very upset with me, I'm sure of it. But in understanding that that is the case, nevertheless, we still have to go. All right, Apocalypto, here we go. Hey, maybe we'll get someone to run over here in a moment. Ooh, almost a whoop. Oh, no! Low fuel. That's bad. That could be real bad right now. Oh, no. Okay, folks, moving on down the road, try not to end up a little bit of a whooping. I'm just getting myself out of here and keeping myself on a low-key, relaxed Saturday afternoon. Yes, this is WFUNN Radio, Papa Doc 444 at the helm, doing a little bit of running away from the storm currently. Oh, there's that one we can run over. Oh, they're a good shot. It really sucks when they're a good shot. And when they're a good shot, you better just keep on going. And if your truck's close to blowing, stick around and enjoy the ride. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yes, this is going to be entertaining, I got to tell you. Headed for the drop, and we're going to go over the edge, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, on the cuff. And running down the road, it looks like, oh, crapanola. Okay. Yes, that is a full covering. we got to start putting some bandies on. Hey, we're coming into the 1 hour broadcast, and I'm feeling really good about how everything went today. Thank you for appreciating my work. And if you come in and check this out, you're going to watch me get shot and take 25th place. Well done, Anonymous. See, folks, that's the value of that storm. Walking the storm can get you those wins, and it can help you put people down quickly. 1 hour broadcast in cha-ching, and I am a happy individual. Never upset about getting it done. And I've been in here doing it today to just do that, just get it done. And I am going to retreat my way on down the road and turn this broadcast off. The studio light will be off. Yes, I got to do it. I had to do it. I came in for an hour. This was a laid-back broadcast once again, and they're all going to be different. I am Papa Doc 444, and I am here for Fortnite, here for Epic, and here for all of you wonderful community members that we are growing to. I am now your voice for Radio Fortnite, WFUNN. Come on down to the island and watch some amazing stuff. And in 7 days ahead of time to a beautiful new season. Wait. Amazing things are going to occur, my beautiful community, and they are going to pour upon the island anew. And it is going to charge all of us to play more Fortnite. And in saying happy day to everyone, this is Papa Doc 444, and just to let you know, I will not be broadcasting anything tomorrow. It's just a day to take off and really relax, because Monday, I won't say it because we ain't there yet, but we all got to go do that thing. All right, everybody. This is Papa Doc 444. Sending blessings to all of you, and signing off.